What up, fam? What up, family? Welcome back to the channel. This time around, we have Bob Dylan with Stuck Inside of Mobile with the Memphis Blues again, or Mobile, however you choose to say it, all right? This is from his 1966 smash album, Blonde on Blonde. All right, yo, this is track number 6. Uh, yeah, man, we're just trucking through here. So far I've done Rainy Day Woman, Pledging My Time, Visions of Joanna, One of Us Must Know, Sooner or Later, I Want You, and now we are here. This is a B side. Yeah, man, this album is cool so far. I'm loving the harmonica on here. So we're just gonna keep on trucking on. We just gonna keep on trucking on. Look, if you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like the video, leave a comment, hit that subscribe button. I do appreciate that. And of course, I got the lyrics. I'm not even gonna keep y'all waiting for too long. All right, let's get it.
Ah, the ragman draws circles up and down the block. I'd ask him what the matter was, but I know that he don't talk. And the ladies treat me kindly, and they furnish me with tape. But deep inside my heart, I know I can't escape. Oh, mama, can this really be the end? To be stuck inside of Mobile with the Memphis Blues again. Well, Shakespeare, he's in the alley with his pointed shoes and his bells, speaking to some French girl who says she knows me well. And I would send a message to find out if she's talked.
It's like the instrumentation to this is
Post
dope
office
too.
has been stolen and the mailbox is locked. Oh, mama, can this really be the end? To be stuck inside of Mobile with the Memphis Blues again. Mona tried to tell me to stay away from the train line. She said that all the railroad men just drink up your blood like wine. And I said, oh, I didn't know that. But then again, there's only one I've met, and he just smoked my eyelids and punched my cigarette. Oh, mama, can this really be the end? To be stuck inside of Mobile with the Memphis Blues again. Grandpa died last week, and now he's buried in the rocks. But everybody still talks about how badly they were shot. But me, I expected it to happen. I knew he'd lost control when I speed built a fire on Main Street and shot it full of holes. Oh, mama, can this really be the end? To be stuck inside of Mobile with the Memphis Blues again. Now the senator came down here, showing everyone his gun, handing out free tickets to the wedding of his son. And me, I nearly got busted, and wouldn't it be my luck to get caught without a ticket and be discovered beneath the truck? Oh, mama, is this really the end? To be stuck inside of Mobile with the Memphis Blues again. tea preacher looked so baffled when I asked him why he dressed with 20 pounds of headlines stapled to his chest. But he cursed me when I proved to him. Then I whispered and said, not even you can hide. You see, you're just like me. I hope you're satisfied. Oh, mama, can this really be the end? To be stuck inside of Mobile with the Memphis blues again. Now the Rain Man gave me 2 cures. Then he said, jump right in. The one was Texas medicine. The other was just railroad gin. And like a fool I mixed them, and it strangled up my mind. And now people just get uglier, and I have no sense of time. Oh, mama, can this really be the end? To be stuck inside of Mobile with the Memphis blues again. When Ruthie says come see her in her honky-tonk lagoon, where I can watch her waltz for free neath her Panamanian moon. And I say, oh, come on now, you know about my debutante. And she says your debutante just knows what you need, but I know what you want. Oh, mama, can this really be the end? To be stuck inside of Mobile with the Memphis blues again. Now the bricks lay on Grand Street where the neon madmen climb. They all fall there so perfectly, it all seems so well timed. And here I sit so patiently, waiting to find out what price you have to pay to get out of going through all these things twice. Oh, mama, is this really the end? To be stuck here inside of Mobile with the Memphis blues again.
Oh, mama. I would say this. What I noticed about Blonde on Blonde, and I think I said this in the last video I did, is that the instrumentation, kicks it up a knot. It's not just, it doesn't even sound folk. It sounds almost more towards like the country. It's like a mix of country and folk. And I love the fact that on this album, like he gets like these rich instrumentals. He got the organ going on and all different type of instruments. It's kind of fire. It kind of this is music you could really dance to. Sonically, this album has been very dope, especially the instrumentation. Very pleasing to the ear. As far as the lyrics on this song, this is another one of those songs where it's not a linear storyline. It's more so of different examples of somebody stuck with the Memphis blues. It's kind of like something happened to you and now you stuck in Memphis with the blues or whatever. But it just each verse is a different story, a different different situation. And it's dope. I always say Bob Dylan kind of writes like he writes like a rapper. That's how rappers write their songs. Except the true storytellers. Like if you're thinking about people like Nas or Tupac or Big or Lupe Fiasco, even Kendrick Lamar and J Cole. those guys, you get linear storytelling, but majority of rappers, the storytelling is kind of all over the place. They're not necessarily connected events. It's just, but yeah, man. Shout out to Bob Dylan, man. So far, so good. So far, so good. Sonically, I could see why a lot of people would consider this, to be his best stuff. I've heard a lot of stuff from Bob Dylan about now. Um, Instrumentation wise, I think I'm hearing some of his best instrumentals on here. So, and that elevates the music, of course, because it makes it more pleasing to the ear. Some people, Bob Dylan's voice is not their cup of tea. For me, sometimes that is true. But most of the times, I feel like he does exactly what he needs to do, because the focus is usually on his lyrics and kind of like the melody. And like I always tell you, I love when there's not really a chorus. It's just, saying, oh mama, can this really be the end, to be stuck inside of Mobile with the Memphis blues again. He just says that at the end of every verse, which serves as a chorus, but it's not like the traditional chorus, say three times after verse or whatever. If traditional song structure, it's usually intro, verse. Sometimes there's a bridge, but you don't really need a bridge. It could just be chorus, and then sometimes people do chorus and then they do the bridge after the chorus, and then verse, and then chorus, two times, because the chorus is the hook. That's why it becomes repetitive, and today's extra repetitive, because that's what's supposed to hook you in. But yeah, shout outs to my boy Bob Dylan. We trucking on through this album. I told y'all we was gonna get the whole album done. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. But we on our way. But let me know how you feel about it in the comment section below. Also, let me know what's next from Bob Dylan, and I got you. All right. Don't forget to like the video, leave a comment, hit that subscribe button. I do appreciate it, and I will see y'all in the next one. And guess what? You better be there. Peace.